Red light, you know the routine. Wait for the green light. Here we go. Bingo, we're on. We're live. We're cooking. And I'm Max. This is Max Rants. I come to you Monday through Thursday about 7 p.m.-ish Mountain Time. Actually, 6:59 p.m.-ish Mountain Time. But let's get into today's rant. And it's a rant because I want to tell you, few things in this world piss me off. Few things. But those that do really get it done, especially the injustice, the crime, the heinous, whatever you want hell to call it, of property tax. I just paid my property tax for the year. I paid by debit card. I paid on the phone. I listened and pushed all these damn buttons to navigate around and pay what I shouldn't have to be paying, what nobody should have to pay, which is taxation in perpetuity. We live in a country where I don't care who you are. You think you own your house? You think you own your farm? You think you own your land? You think you own? Bullshit. You're a tenant of the state. Am I wrong? Oh, it's simple. Just stop paying your taxes. See how long you own it. Understand, I just paid another year's property tax on my home. Highway robbery, it never ends. In my county where I live, a home valued at $500,000, which nowadays doesn't buy you a hell of a lot, is taxed at about $3,000 a year. You understand that is $250 a month forever? You got to have money to keep a house. I mean, it's not just a house payment or property taxes. There it is, bingo. Insurance, HOA fees, maintenance, because houses are always breaking. A house is a big thing you keep throwing money at to keep it looking nice. Fact. So here I sit, writing out a damn check for these bastards. Again, think about it. A $500,000 home that's not even the average price where I live. That's $250 a frickin' month. Excuse me? Bought the house 9 years ago when it cost $159,000. How in the hell does it go from $159,000 to half a frickin' million in just 8 or 9 years? That's bullshit's what that is. And the appraisal process is every bit as corrupt as, Joe Biden was, as corrupt as Hunter Biden, as corrupt as Al Capone. They're all the damn same, all right? Come on. Back in those days, property tax was less than $100 a month. But now understand, $100 a month seemed like a lot of money. Sure did to me back then. $100 a month, $1,200 a year, property tax. Now it's $250. Now it's $3,000 a year. That's bullshit. You understand, the average home in my county is appraised at $610,000. I don't even want to know what those poor bastards are paying in property tax. Let's take a look at property tax in the United States of America, shall we? Yeah, let's take a look. God. Tax assessment, it's a crime almost exclusively committed at the county level by people you idiots vote in and refuse to vote out. You write a check, it hurts in the ass a while, you move on. Do you know the United States has over 3,000 counties? 3,000. That's a hell of a lot of counties for only 50 frickin' states. This means that there are more than 3,000 agencies at the ready, willing and able to take away people's homes, dreams, and their futures. Think about it. 3,000 counties? Thousands of these county sanctioned crimes are happening every day. They're stealing property right, left, and center. We're talking about a system of control and taxation that we inherited from King Edward I. Yes, benevolent, my ass, he was a tyrant, and he developed this system of fleecing the people as a way to keep peasants and royals under his thumb. How did he do it? Perpetual pact. Understand, if we weren't paying it a perpetual tax today, and somebody came up and said, I'm going to start taxing you every year forever, you'd probably get your gun out and blow their ass away. I know I would, but you've grown up with it because you're frogs in a frickin' pot. You understand this? It's the way it is. You are a tenant of the state in the land of the free? Question mark. Maybe the hell not. Almost every day in this country, somebody's being evicted from his or her home. They're being thrown out on the street for failure to pay property tax. Falling behind in your property tax often results in confiscation of your home, your land, your buildings, your real estate. Every year you don't pay means late fees, interest, penalties. Oh, the county loves you. In the end, after a couple, maybe a few years, your home was foreclosed. It's confiscated by the county because you failed to pay rent to the government. The county then sells your home at public auction, and you don't get any of that money. Oh, shit, no. They keep it. In fact, after they're done selling it for pennies on the dollar, and you have nowhere to live, they often turn around to you and say, you know what? There are still fines. There are still court costs. There's still shit you got to pay. You ask me if that sucks? Sucks big ones. Let's not get into it. Now, I want to give you an example. Let's talk about a woman. God bless her. Her name was Selena Gilmore, 82-year-old grandmother, lived in her Cook County home all of her adult life. In fact, she was born into this home, and her parents had owned it for 20 years. We're talking over 100 years. Isn't that an ancestral home? Meets the definition. Well, she fell on hard times. She exhausted her resources to maintain the house, feed herself, raise her two grandkids. Welfare agencies and church outreaches, they did what they could. So after 3 deferrals, that's what the county says you can pay next year with interest. After 3 deferrals, that's 3 years not paying property tax, she was thrown out of her house. Sheriff's deputies physically carried a crying, confused, angry old woman from her home, asking how this could happen, what she'd done wrong, and they started to pile her possessions up in the front yard. Her whole life lay in piles on the front yard, the desks, the chairs, the pictures on the wall, everything. Well, Selena collapsed. It was a shock to this old lady. They took her to Holy Cross Hospital, where, penniless and homeless, the sweet dear died. You understand, to me, Cook County should be held for deliberate or at least inconsiderate murder. I swear to God. This sort of a drama is acted out every day in this country. In part or in whole, nearly every day, law enforcement ordered by the county takes away the dreams of an American home or any property of the state. It's all property of the state. Screw you, government. It's been that way for hundreds of years. We learned how to do this very criminal thing, this legalized land theft, by emulating King Edward I. Great model, guys. It's been that way for hundreds of years. It's just been that way. This is a common practice among all of the English criminals, adventurers, and outcasts who were driven from England and came to settle the New World. No, they weren't just a bunch of holy people seeking religious freedom. Like Australia, hell of a lot of convicts got dumped here in the new land, in the New World. Well, guess what? They brought a lot of bad habits with them, like burning witches, like perpetual property tax. You know what? If there is a solution to this horrible, horrible practice, I know what it is. Do you know what it is? I know. We need money for the ambulance. We need money for the fire department. We need money for the schools. That's a waste. We need money, money, money. Okay, fine. Get your damn money, but there's a way to do it without sticking us in the ass for the rest of our lives. My solution is too simple. Here we go. A one-time tax at point of sale, maybe 6%, 7%. Every time a property changes hands, that tax is levied. So if I buy my house and I pay my property tax in the price of the home, I don't have to worry about the government kicking my ass onto the street because I missed my property tax. You understand? This would also require government officials to spend wisely to curb their corruption. Yeah, right. These criminal thieving bastards will continue to abuse you and rape you until you either do something about it or you die.